That is the field before the lines and bases are put down. The grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field, laying chalk lines, putting down bases, mowing the outfield. It's as timeless as the game itself, and it's all in anticipation of two words: play ball.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bluffton, South Carolina and Oscar Frazier Park for the 2019 Dixie Youth Ozone State Tournament. Our first game here on Game 2 features the District 8 champion, Bluffton National Team against Union County. We are so happy to have everyone with us on this beautiful Saturday morning for this 12-team tournament that will happen today, Saturday, tomorrow, Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, culminating with the champion crowned on Thursday. Let's give you a rundown of the starting lineups. First, for the away team, that's Bluffton here in this game. Aaron Guthrie's going to lead off and play center. Walter Mickelson bats second, plays first base. Archie Duig in right field hits third. Fergus Varley, the extra hitter, bats fourth. Landon Below, the pitcher, hits fifth. Ryan Gall at shortstop hits sixth. Tyler Wolf at third base hits seventh. Cooper Deach, the extra hitter, bats eighth. Cole Grieve, extra hitter, bats ninth. Kevin Duthat at second base bats 10th. Sebastian Frickel in left field 11th. And Gustavo Gomez, the catcher, rounds out the batting order, and he bats 12th for Bluffton National, the District 8 champs in 2019. Union County lines up this way. Cade Coker leads off and plays center field. Mason Small at second base bats second. Tanner Harden at shortstop hits third. Josh Brandon, the pitcher, hits cleanup. Andrew Lotham, the catcher, hits fifth. Joe Knox, the extra hitter, hits sixth. Christian Giles, the third baseman, hits seventh. Jameson Parks in left field hits eighth. Ryland Lancaster in right field bats ninth. Landon Sumner, the extra hitter, bats 10th. Garrison Hooper at first base hits 11th. And rounding out the batting order, Hunter Rivas, the extra hitter, bats 12th. The coach of the Bluffton National Team is Tom Grieve, assisted by Ryan Mickelson and Don Feldkemp. And over on Union County side, Charles Johnson, the coach, assisted by Scotty Kendrick and Brian Harden. Just about set to go with the first pitch. 3 games on this Saturday morning at Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton. And in stands Aaron Guthrie, the center fielder for Bluffton. Faces Josh Brandon. The first pitch of the tournament on field 2 misses outside, ball 1. We're underway from Oscar Frazier Park. Thanks for tuning in here on the Beaufort County channel. We'll be here for every game, all tournament long, in this 11 and 12-year-old Ozone State Tournament. That's in there for a strike. The count's even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. To Aaron Guthrie, the center fielder for Bluffton. Brandon into the wind. The pitch is hit toward first. And there's the first out in the top of the first. 1 up, 1 down. And now Walker Mickelson, the first baseman, bats for Bluffton. We'll give you some bios of the players as we go this afternoon. Aaron Guthrie, who just led off, his favorite food is chicken pot pie. His favorite hobby is fishing. His favorite movie, I can respect that, is Napoleon Dynamite. And there's some other tidbits, too, we'll pass along as the morning goes along here. Walker Mickelson stands in. Down a strike. 0-1 pitch on the way. Misses Down low for a ball. The count's even now, 1-1. Walker Mickelson's favorite food is pasta. His favorite team is the Brewers. As that pitch is fouled back to the screen. Just underway here in the top of the first. District 8 champs Bluffton National team against Union County. In Field 2 at Oscar Frazier Park. Games also going on Fields 1 and 3. And the count's even now 2-2 on Walker Mickelson. A crowded press box here at Oscar Frazier Park. But a great tournament. A lot of people have turned out to watch these 11 and 12-year-olds battle it as that pitch is hit, deflected by the pitcher who throws on to first. Good play in time. Great recovery there by Josh Brandon to make the play and fire a strike to first to retire Walker Mickelson for the second out in the top of the first. So base is empty in the top of the first, and Archer Dewig, the batter for Bluffton. Base is empty, 2 outs, top of the first, just underway. And Dewig swings and misses, and he's down a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way, misses inside, and that evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, tapped towards short. Shortstop fields it cleanly. On to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Union in the top of the first. So Bluffton fails to score. Union comes to bat in the bottom of the first. No score here at Field 2 between the District 8 champs Bluffton and Union County. We'll be right back. You are watching the Beaufort County Channel. We go to the bottom of the first. Here at Field 2 at Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. The District 8 champs Bluffton National went 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Union comes to bat here in the bottom of the first. Coker, Small, and Hardin, the first 3 for Union County. And they will face Landon Below, who's on the hill for Bluffton National. It's hot, it's humid, it's July in South Carolina. And these young men are going to work hard today. So here comes Cade Coker to the plate.
1-1 count, number 2. Yeah, usually with program, Long foul ball out of play.
And the first pitch of the way is hit into right field, and a nice sliding catch by the right fielder. Retires Coker for the first out here in the bottom of the first. That was a good play by the right fielder, Archer Dewig.
Up next, number 9, Mason Small.
Hey, can you bring a free program to the press box to help the announcers with sponsorship?
Mason Small stands in, and he takes a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
All right, we're back here on the county channel, ready for the bottom half of the first inning.
1-0 pitch. Misses outside. The count's 2-0.
Pitching, or starting pitching, that is, for Sumter will be Drew Burial. I apologize for any
Ball strike. 1-1.
pronunciations of
2-0 pitch on the way. Misses outside. And the count's 3-0.
He wants it on the bat along this fence line taken out.
right. Looks like we're about ready. Had to move the bat from the old deck circle over there. Ready for the first pitch at bottom half of the first.
And that's ball 4. So the first base runner of the morning belongs to Union County, and it's Mason Small as he trots down to first with 1 out.
Strike 1. Tennessee Smith.
2-2 is the count.
Jackson Wright for Greg Park. A quick first inning. Drew looks like we're trying to do the same with Sumter here.
Runner at first, 1 out, bottom of the first. No score. And Oscar Frazier, runner going, and that's going to be an easy steal for Mason Small.
No outs, runner on first, and then
Now batting, number 44, Jackson Wright.
Jackson Wright.
So runner at second, 1 out. And now 1 ball, no strike to Tanner Harden, the shortstop for Union County.
Up to bat, third base, number 13.
Check that. 2 balls, no strikes. Small leads off second. 2-0 pitch on the way. On the outside corner for a strike. The count's 2-1 to Tanner Harden. So they can hear me or no? Yikes. That's a stolen base. Mason Small swipes third base, his second steal of the inning. And the count's 3-1 on Tanner Harden. 3-1 pitch on the way is hit into center field, a base hit. And Union's going to take a 1-0 lead on Bluffton here in the bottom of the first. Tanner Harden tried some fancy base running to get into second, but he's thrown out trying to extend the single. So it's an RBI single for Tanner Harden, a 1-0 lead for Union.
Now batting, number 12.
That clears the bases with a run in, and Josh Brandon now the batter with Union on top 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Here's a pitch from Drew, and it's in there for a strike. I think it's a 2-1 count. 2-1 count here to Jackson Wright. Batter for Greg Park.
Below gets his sign. Pitch on the way, inside. Corner for a strike. 0-1.
Here's the next pitch in there low for ball 3, so 3-1 count, 1 out. Is that a ball? Here at the bottom of the first.
No balls, 1 strike to Josh Brandon. That sweeps outside. The count's even now 1-1.
Here's the pitch from Drew. Low for ball 4, so another runner will be on for Greg Park here. Walk there for Jackson Wright.
Below gets his sign.
Next up the bat here.
Popped up on the infield.
Now batting, number 23.
Lost by the infielders and going to fall foul, so no harm done.
Pitch to the out.
Just a strike, and the count now
Total of 8 pitches.
1-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Union on top, 1-0.
For Greg Park, should have 2 runners on. The runner was caught stealing earlier in the inning. Here's the first pitch to ball gets sweeps by.
The pitcher for Bluffton, Landon Below, likes tacos. He also likes the Braves. His hobby's wiffle ball. His favorite movie, interesting, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. His favorite sports idol, the Braves right fielder Nick Markakis. Good guy.
Coming to the plate is the pitcher, number 12, Trey Craig.
2-2 count. The pitch is popped up foul again, back toward the screen and over the screen. The count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. To Landon Below's counterpart, Josh Brandon.
Craig runs it out. Runners on first and second. Coming up to bat, first base, number 11, Bryson Steele.
Kind of a defensive swing and a foul, and the count stays 2-2 on Josh Brandon. Union on top 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. These are 6-inning games. There are 12 hitters hitting for each team the first time through the batting order. So a little bit different than what you might be used to at college or pros. 12 batters the first time through the batting order for both Bluffton and for Union. As the pitch sails inside, and the count's full now, 3-2. Andrew Lotham, the catcher, waits on deck. Below with the sign, 3-2 pitch on the way is on the inside corner for call strike 3, and that puts a lid on the bottom of the first, but not before Union picks up a run. And as we go to the top of the second, Union leads the District 8 champion Bluffton National team 1-0. You are watching the Dixie Youth Ozone Championship on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Tony Mills. I'm a naturalist and educator here in the Low Country. You know, Beaufort County is an amazing place to live. Not only is it beautiful here, but we have an amazing diversity of living things. In this series, we're not going to travel to other parts of the world, like Africa or Asia, to see neat things. We're going to look at habitats right here in Beaufort County, and we're going to look at some of the animals and plants that make this area so special. Join me for Coastal Kingdom on the County Channel.
And welcome back to Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. This Ozone State Championship game between the District 8 champion Bluffton National team and Union County. Union County holds a 1-0 lead as we go to the top of inning 2.
Number 21,
Fergus Varley, Landon Below, and Ryan Gall, the first 3 for Bluffton in the top of the second. Josh Brandon still on the mound for Union, and the first pitch at the top of the second's in there for a strike, 0-1. Fergus Varley likes chicken wings, the Pittsburgh Pirates, wiffle ball, My Cousin Vinny. He's too young to know about My Cousin Vinny. Favorite player is Josh Bell. Good player Josh Bell is, first baseman for the Pirates. I got to ask Fergus how he knows about My Cousin Vinny. He's only a Ute. 2-1 pitch is cut on, fell back to the screen. That evens the count 2-2. On the Bluffton National extra hitter, Fergus Varley. Hunter Revis, who was an extra hitter for Union, is checked into the game in left field here in the top of the second. And that's in there for call strike 3. Fergus Varley goes down on strikes. That's 4 in a row retired by Josh Brandon. And that'll bring up Landon Below, the pitcher for Bluffton. 1-0 Union. Bases empty, 1 out, top of the second. And Below down a strike. 0-1. Big crowds on all 3 fields this morning. We have games at 9 o'clock and 11:30 in this opening day of this tournament. A busy few days of baseball ahead for these 11 and 12-year-olds. As that pitch sails inside, almost hit him. Did it hit him? Nope. I guess it didn't. Just a ball, and the count's even 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Outside, count goes to 2-1 on Landon Below. And pitch on the way. On the outside corner. There were 2 strikes, and now there are 3 strikes. Landon Below does a U-turn, goes back to the dugout. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the second. 5 in a row. Retired by Josh Brandon. And Ryan Gall, the shortstop, now the batter. And there's a strike to Ryan. Ryan's favorite food, and boy can I respect this, is steak and eggs. His favorite baseball team is the Cubs. His favorite band is Eminem. He likes to read and watch video games. He likes The Incredibles 1 and 2. Javier Baez is his favorite sports idol. He also plays basketball, and when he grows up, he wants to be a Major League ball player. Wonder how many youth we've seen come through here over the years have made it to play in the pros. That'd be an interesting question to find out. There are 2 outs here in the top of the second. 1-0 Union out on top. And a 1 ball and 2 strike count to Bluffton shortstop Ryan Gall. Fouled off at the plate. Gall stays alive, and the count stays 1-2.
Shot into left field. He rounds first.
Lots and lots of activity here at Oscar Frazier Park in the heart of Bluffton, South Carolina. 1-2 pitch on the way is cut on and missed for strike 3. It's 6 up and 6 down for Josh Brandon and Union County. Nothing doing for Bluffton National. We go to the bottom of the second here at Field 2 at Oscar Frazier Park, the Ozone State Championship. Union County holds a 1-0 lead over Bluffton National. You are watching the Beaufort County Channel. And welcome back to Field 2 at Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. This opening day of the Ozone State Championship, the Dixie Youth Baseball. 11 and 12-year-olds. Union County holds a 1-0 lead over Bluffton National. Union comes to bat here in the bottom of the second. Andrew Latham, Joe Knox, Christian Giles, the first 3 for Union. And here is Andrew Latham, the catcher for Union.
Number 2, Andrew Latham.
Mr. Latham likes chicken tenders. That pitch is hit right back to the mound. That's going to be the first out here in the bottom of the second. Latham's favorite movie was The Sandlot. What a great movie.
Next up, number 6, Joe Knox. Third, Wilder.
And here comes Joe Knox, the batter. The extra hitter for Union. Favorite fruit is steak, favorite team, the Mets. I got to talk to him about that. Favorite idol is Tim Tebow. There's somebody I can respect. When he grows up, he wants to be a forensic scientist. And right now, Knox is ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. 1-0 Union in the bottom of the second. Again, these are 6-inning games. 2-0 pitch on the way. Catches the outside corner and brings the count to 2 balls and a strike.
Pitch count for Jackson Murray from Greer is 16.
Here's the next pitch from Preston. Little outside. Ball.
Swung on and hit towards second. Second baseman stands up, throws on to first in plenty of time. And it's 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the second. So base is empty, 2 outs, and Christian Giles the batter. Giles, the third baseman for Union County. He likes steak. He likes the Yankees and Aaron Judge. Wants to be a baseball coach when he grows up, and his favorite movie is Fast and Furious 8. I don't think I've ever seen any of the Fast and Furious. The pitch is outside. And the count 1 ball and no strikes to Christian Giles.
When you get a second, white Lexus, KIB 173.
2-0 pitch. Misses up high and the count's 3-0. Jamison Parks waits on deck. He wants to try to hit here in the bottom of the second. Landon below into the wine. And the pitch on the way finds the strike zone. The count's 3-1. Three-one pitch. Misses for ball 4. It's a 2-out walk for Union County as Joe Knox trots down to first base. And now Jamison Parks, the left fielder, the batter. Runner at first, 2 outs, bottom of the second, 1-0 Union County. Jamison Parks likes pizza. He also likes the Yankees. He likes to fish. Favorite sports idols are Javier Baez and Kevin Durant. His favorite movie is Doctor Strange. And he wants to be an athletic trainer when he grows up. These young men have picked some solid professions. Counts even now, 1-1 on Christian Giles. Check that, Jamison Parks. Pitches all the way to the screen, and Joe Knox is going to take second. That's a wild pitch on Landon below. And that puts another runner in scoring position for Union County. With the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike to Jamison Parks. 2 balls and 1 strike. Check that. Below into the wine, 2-1 pitch on the way. High and tight for ball 3, 3-1. That's in there for strike, and the count runs full, 3-2.
First pitch was outside.
Great year for them. Rays also did well in the home run derby earlier in the week.
2-0
Joe Knox leads off second. Below gets his sign. 3-2 pitch on the way. High and tight and over the head of Jamison Parks for ball 4. So Union County now with runners on first and second and 2 outs. And Ryland Lancaster, the right fielder, the batter. And Bluffton's coach going to trot in, have a little meeting on the mound, try to settle Landon Below down. Union on top 1-0 in the bottom of the second. They have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Ryland Lancaster. Favorite food is tacos. He likes to fish and work with his bappa. Favorite movie is The Avengers. Favorite sports idol, Mike Trout. 6 RBIs last night for the Los Angeles Angels, who threw a combined no-hitter on the night that they honored their late pitcher Tyler Skaggs. What an incredible scene that was in Los Angeles, with everybody wearing number 45 and a combined no-hitter
out number 3.
to honor the Angels starting pitcher who passed away earlier this month. 13-0 the Angels won last night. Mike Trout knocked in 6. What a scene that was in Los Angeles. Back here in Bluffton, 2-0 Union. 1-0 Union, 2 outs. Check that. Runners first and second.
We have 26, Coach, 26.
And we got a new pitcher, it looks like, for Bluffton.
Rear pitcher Murray. Official pitch count 36. 36.
No one said anything. Number
So that's Mickelson in the pitch, right? Mickelson, I think.
New pitcher for Bluffton is Walker Mickelson, who comes over from first. And he will take over for Landon Below. And he will inherit runners at first and second. 2 outs, a 1-0 lead for Union here in the bottom of the second.
Positional changes for Midland. Number 11.
And we're about ready to go. Runners go back to first and second for Union. Mickelson's ready on the mound. And Ryland Lancaster is going to stand in for Union County.
Y'all good with the lenses? Harry? I haven't heard anything, no. If you didn't make the announcement, I would. I'll do it.
Strike 2, so 2-2 count. No outs. Really great card. Jackson and put the ball in play here.
Inside the ball 1.
Mickelson gets his sign. His first pitch of the afternoon will not be made as he fakes to second. Trying to keep Joe Knox honest down at second. Lancaster digs in, and there's the first pitch for Mickelson, and that's hit foul up toward first for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Ryland Lancaster. Union County with runners at first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. They hold a 1-0 lead over Bluffton. Pitch sweeps outside, and that'll even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ryland Lancaster. That is hit foul, just foul, past third. And the count goes to 1-2.
Good catch by the center fielder.
We always want to thank the people who tune in to watch the events on the county channel. Thanks for tuning in this morning and watching some Ozone Dixie Youth Boys State Championship baseball from Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. Tell everybody you know how to find us, bcgov.net. Oh, excuse me, they have changed that, BeaufortCountySC.gov. I'm so used to saying bcgov.net, it's been that way forever, but now it's BeaufortCountySC.gov. That is tapped toward the pitcher. All he's got to do is step on third. He does that, and that retires the side. Here in the bottom of inning 2, so nothing doing for Union. They get a couple of runners, but they can't score. But as we go to the top of the third, Union still holds a 1-0 lead over Bluffton. You're watching Ozone Dixie Youth Boys State Championship Baseball right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back.
That's a white Lexus.
I'm Wayne Pacelli, President of the Humane Society of the United States. We're offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of any person involved in animal fighting. Contact us at humanesociety.org to help law enforcement crack down on this crime.
This message is brought to you by Beaufort County Animal Control.
Welcome back to Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. The Ozone Dixie Youth Boys State Baseball Championship. Union County leads Bluffton National 1-0 as Bluffton bats here in the top of the third. Tyler Wolf leads off for Bluffton. Wolf, Deach, and Grieve the first three here in the top of the third. Bluffton down a run. Playing catch up here. Josh Brandon still on the mound for Union. His 0-1 pitch. Catches the inside corner. No balls and 2 strikes to Tyler Wolf. That sweeps outside. And the count goes to 1-2. Brandon into the line, and that's hit out slowly towards short, fielded by the shortstop across the diamond. The ball's in the dirt and gets away from the first baseman. Bluffton's going to have their first base runner of the afternoon. That'll be an error on Tanner Harden, the shortstop. Bluffton will take it. They get their first base runner of the afternoon. And now Cooper Deach, the extra hitter, the batter. Looks like Wolf might have thought he was able to go down to second, but he's been returned to first, and now the coach wants an explanation as to why that happened. But it looks like Tyler Wolf will be the runner at first base with nobody out. Cooper Deach, the extra hitter, will be the batter. Cooper Deach likes buffalo chicken pasta. He likes the Cleveland Indians. His favorite movie is Spider-Man. Just says Spider-Man, Alec. All of them, I guess. He wants to either be an archaeologist or a Major League Baseball player. And Deach bats with a runner on first. Nobody out, top of the third. Bluffton trying to get back in the game. They trail Union County 1-0. Brandon's pitch sails outside, and the count's 1 ball and no strikes to Cooper Deach. One 0 pitch on the way. Fouled back to the screen. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is a 12-team double elimination tournament. So a lot of good baseball we're going to see over the course of the next 5 or 6 days here at Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton.
Yes, 38 is correct, and 11 is now pitching.
1-1 pitch catches the strike zone. The count's 1-2. 1-0 Union County as Bluffton bats in the top of the third. Wolf leads off first. 1-2 pitch on the way to Deach is in there for a strike. And that's the first out here in the top of the third as Cooper Deach strikes out. Runner still at first. And Cole Grieve, the extra hitter, will now be the batter. Cole Grieve likes spaghetti, the St. Louis Cardinals. His favorite movie is Men in Black. Favorite player is Yadier Molina. His favorite band is Slipknot. What I don't know about these bands is a lot that these young men like. I have to find Slipknot, I guess, on YouTube and see what kind of music they have. I have to make a note to myself. Pull up Slipknot on the way home. Got a new pitcher here for Union. It is Tanner Harden. So Tanner comes over from shortstop, takes over on the mound for Josh Brandon. And he will inherit a runner at first, 1 out here in the top of the third, with Union County leading Bluffton 1-0. Cole Grieve, when he grows up, and Cole Grieve will be the batter when play resumes, he wants to either be in the military or play baseball. Good for him. Harden completes his warm-up tosses. Being told we have viewers tuning in from Chicago, Arkansas. Where else, Alec? Kansas. You got up early. Well, here we go. Tanner Harden looks the runner back to first. His first pitch of the morning on the way, and it's in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Cole Grieve. Bluffton trying to tie the game. They trail Union County 1-0 as they bat with a runner on first and 1 out here in the top of the third. Harden picks up his sign. Runner leads off first, and the pitch misses inside for a ball. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. So we appreciate everybody who's taken time to tune in to this Ozone Dixie Youth Boys State Championship from Bluffton, South Carolina. Appreciate you tuning in to the Beaufort County channel. Two balls and 1 strike. The count to Cole Grieve. Tyler Wolf leads off first. There's 1 out here in the top of the third. And that's the strike, and the count's even now 2-2. This home plate umpire has a very deliberate strike call that's taken me a couple innings to understand. And there's a tap, going to stay fair, fielded by the pitcher on to first in time. Good play by the pitcher, he didn't panic. And Tanner Harden throws out Cole Greed for the second out here in the top of the third, going down to second Tyler Wolf. So Bluffton with their first runner in scoring position of the afternoon. Kevin Dothit, the second baseman, will try to tie the game. 1-0 Union County. Harden looks the runner back to second. And now to the plate. High and outside, ball one. Dothit likes wings, the New York Yankees. He likes to fish. His favorite players, Derek Jeter. Favorite movies, American Sniper. And let's see if I can figure out his favorite band. I can read Blueface. Make a note to self. Also listen to Blueface on the way home. Slipknot and Blueface. I'm trying to figure out this other name. Thotiana. Thotania? I don't know how to pronounce that. I think we'll stick with Blueface. Slipknot and Blueface. Note to self. 2-0 the count. 2-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner. The count goes to 2-1. On the Bluffton second baseman, Tyler Wolf, the runner at second. 2 outs in the top of the third. Union County up by 1. It's 1-0. 2-1 pitch on the way. Tap foul up toward first. That evens the count now. 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman calls for it, puts it away, and that retires the side here in the top of the third. Bluffton gets their first base runner and gets him down as far as second, but they can't score. So we head to the bottom of the third. Union County leads Bluffton 1-0. You are watching Dixie Youth Ozone State Championship Baseball on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back. You are. And welcome back to Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. Union County leads the Bluffton national team 1-0 as Union comes to bat in the bottom of the third.
Thanks, Coach.
Sumner, Hooper, and Revis, the first 3 for Union County. Walker Mickelson still on the mound for Bluffton.
Leading off for Union County, number 8, Landon Sumner.
Landon Sumner stands in. And he swings at the first pitch and pops it up. And there's out number 1 here in the bottom of the third. One up, one down for Union as Sumner pops up to the first baseman. Base is empty, and that brings up Garrison Hooper. Mickelson's first pitch is outside for ball one.
Preston's had a good game so far. Live fastball that has caught some All-Stars on-star. But they do have a runner on here in the top of the third.
That's popped up out of play and caught by a fan. Nice play behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to Garrison Hooper. Garrison likes biscuits and gravy. Favorite team's the Washington Nationals. Now here's a band I actually know, the Jonas Brothers. His favorite movie is the Lego Movie. His favorite pitcher is Max Scherzer. That's a good one. Yes, I do have young daughters. I'm not sure if they know who the Jonas Brothers are. They probably do. That's popped up on the infield again. And the pitcher tries, can't quite come up with it. Just a foul ball. Good try there by Mickelson, just couldn't quite corral it. And the count goes to 2 balls and a strike to Garrison Hooper. Landon Sumner, who led off the inning and popped out, he likes lasagna, the Boston Red Sox. Favorite song is Noticed by Lil Mosey, another one I don't know. Favorite movie is Field of Dreams, a baseball classic. As Hooper goes down on strikes, Mickelson records the strikeout. That's the second out here in the bottom of the third. Base is empty. And now Hunter Revis. Hunter Revis's favorite fruit, and I quote, my mom's chicken and rice. Good answer, Hunter. As he takes strike 1 from Mickelson. His favorite team's the Dodgers, best record in the National League right now. The Secret Life of Pets 2, his favorite movie. Cody Bellinger, his favorite player. His favorite band, the Big Green Tractor. Clue me in, Alec. What's the Big Green Tractor? I got lots of homework to do on the way home today. Pitch is fouled back to the screen, and the count's now 1-2 to Garrison Hooper. Union County on top of Bluffton 1-0 with 2 outs and the base is empty here in the bottom of the third. Walker Mickelson looks in, and now time called. Now Mickelson ready, and pitch on the way. Is it hit him? It does. Hunter Revis hit by a pitch, so he will take first with 2 outs. And we flip the batting order, go back to the top, and Cade Coker, the batter for Union County. Runner on first, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Union County on top of Bluffton 1-0. And now maybe some changes for Bluffton as the coach trots out. I guess he's checking with the umpire to make sure that that really was a hit by pitch. It was. And Union has a runner at first with 2 outs. Cade Coker, the batter. So Coker stands in with Revis leading off first. And he takes a ball high and tight. 1 ball, no strikes. Mickelson with a fake to first chases Revis back to first. 1 ball and no strikes. The count to Cade Coker. Mickelson looks in, gets his sign. The pitch to the plates. behind the batter. And the count goes to 2-0. A snap throw to first, but Revis standing on the bag. 2 balls and no strikes to Cade Coker.
Call strike number 3 for your third out. Midland leading 1-0 going into the fifth.
Revis gets his lead off first. Mickelson's 2-0 pitch finds the strike zone, and the count goes to 2-1. Lots of activity here at Oscar Frazier Park on this Saturday morning. 3 baseball games happening right now. The pitch again behind the batter, and Revis takes advantage and swipes second. So a runner in scoring position for Union County. Mickelson trying to get some control back. A couple of his pitches in this sequence have gone behind the hitter. And Cade Coker's ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a miss. And the count's now full 3-2. Good pitch there by Mickelson. Mickelson gives Revis a glance back at second. And now time called.
Now coming to plate, 0-0, Timothy Smith.
Pickoff play on at second. Revis scampers back safely. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cade Coker. Hunter Revis, the runner at second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Union County All-Stars on top of the Bluffton National All-Stars 1-0. Mickelson ready with the 3-2, and that's hit sharply out toward short. Bobbled by the shortstop. He recovers, throws to first wide, pulls the first baseman off the bag, and called safe is Cade Coker. We'll see how they score that. Will be an error on the shortstop. So Union County with runners now first and third, 2 outs. And Mason Small, the batter. Mason Small like spaghetti, the Colorado Rockies, Lil Wayne. He likes the entire Fast and Furious series. Favorite sports idols, Javier Baez. Football and cornhole are his favorite sports, and he wants to be a baseball coach when he gets a little older. And he bats now in what is a pretty key moment in this game. Union County All-Stars lead the Bluffton All-Stars 1-0, and Union County has runners on first and third with 2 outs. Walker Mickelson will try to rally and keep the score right where it is, with his team down just by the single run. Runner goes from first. The pitch is a ball. Now they got the runner hung up between third and home, but he gets back to third safely. And so Union County All-Stars now have runners at second and third, 2 runners in scoring position. I believe that was a ball, yes, and the count's 1-0 to Mason Small. Mickelson throws over to third to keep Revis close. So Union County with runners at second and third. With 2 outs in the bottom of the third, they already lead 1-0. Mickelson misses outside. And the count's now 2 balls and no strikes. Infield plays in all the way around for Bluffton. The pitch on the way is inside. Did it hit him? It did. And the Union County All-Stars have loaded the bases here in the bottom of the third. Mickelson looks dejected as he's making his way slowly back toward the pitcher's mound. Bases loaded for Union County, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Tanner Harden, who's now on the mound for Union County, will be the batter and has a chance to help his own cause. So Union County has loaded the bases without benefit of a hit here in the bottom of the third. And a chance to extend what's already a 1-0 lead on Bluffton. Harden digs in. Mickelson's going to try to bear down and get this third out and keep the game at 1-0. Infield's in all the way around. And there's strike one. No balls and a strike to Tanner Harden. Mickelson gets his sign. 0-1 pitch on the way. Is hit into center field, going to get down for a base hit, and that's going to score 2 runs for the Union County All-Stars. A 2-run single by Tanner Harden extends the lead. It's now 3-0 Union County over Bluffton.
Now batting number 12, Josh Brandon.
So 2 runs in from Union on the 2-run single by Tanner Harden. That puts runners on first and second now for Union. Still 2 outs. And now a 3-0 lead. Josh Brandon, the batter. Runners break from first and second, and it's a double steal for Union. So 2 more runners in scoring position. Mickelson into the wind. Runners get their leads off second and third. Late swing and a miss. And I'm not sure the count. I think it might be 1-1 or 0-1. I'm not sure. That's popped up on the infield and going to be put away by the shortstop to retire the side in the bottom of the third. But the Union County All-Stars pick up 2 big runs. 2-run single by Tanner Harden. And Bluffton will come to bat in the top of the fourth, down by 3. You are watching the Ozone Dixie Youth Baseball State Championship right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back for the top of the fourth. All right, welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth here at Field 2 at Oscar Frazier Park. The Union County All-Stars with a 3-0 lead over the Bluffton National team. That's a bunt out in front of the mound and a good bunt on to first in time. And there's one up, one down here in the top of the fourth. That was Sebastian Frickel leading off for Bluffton. And he is the first out here in the top of the fourth. And now Gustavo Gomez, the batter.
Now batting number 7, Gustavo Gomez.
Gustavo likes Puerto Rican food, the New York Yankees. His favorite band, now I know this one, Kiss. Favorite hobby is to swim. Javi Baez's favorite player. He also plays soccer, wants to be an engineer or a major leaguer when he grows up. 3-0 Union County All-Stars over Bluffton here in the top of the fourth. We have a second game for you at 11:30 this morning right here on the Beaufort County Channel. That's the Bluffton American team versus Hartsfield Northern. That'll be right here, Field 2, right here on the Beaufort County Channel at 11:30. Streaming live right here, yours truly doing play-by-play. That pitch is all the way to the screen. And Gustavo Gomez ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes.
Joe Knox goes to left, number 6.
I got Jeremiah.
Ooh, high and tight, little chin music from Tanner Harden. Gomez had to dance out of the way of that, but he's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Base is empty, 1 out here in the top of the fourth, 3-0 Union County. And the 2-0 pitch sails outside. Gomez now ahead in the count, 3 balls and no strikes.
Now at the bat, Chase Kelly, number 1.
Bluffton needs base runners, so they'd like a walk, but instead 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. 3-1 the count. 3-1 pitch on the way. That's in there on the outside corner. Good pitch, and that fills the count. 3-2.
Leading off for Sumter County All-Stars, number 21, Corey Bailey.
Harden into the wind. 3-2 pitch on the way. Is in there for call strike 3. Ball gets away. They'll have to throw him out at first, and they do. So Harden rallies. He was down 3 balls and no strikes. He rallies back to strike out Gustavo Gomez for the second out here in the top of the fourth.
Now up, number 24.
And now back to the top of the order for Bluffton, and Aaron Guthrie, the batter. Do we know what the band Lecrae is, Alec? That's Aaron Guthrie's favorite. That's tap back to the mound. And on to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 top of the fourth for the Union County All-Stars. Nothing doing for Bluffton. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 3-0 Union County All-Stars on top of Bluffton. You are watching the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back. All right, folks, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Union County All-Stars are on top of the Bluffton national team 3-0. Union County so far in this game has yet to allow a base hit. And do we have a new pitcher on the mound? We do not. Walker Mickelson still on the mound for Bluffton.
Union County has met their substitution requirement. That's correct. All of their players have been in. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Swung on and hit down the third baseline, but looks like it's barely foul.
Andrew Latham, Joe Knox, Christian Giles, the first three scheduled for the Union County All-Stars. They lead the Bluffton national team 3-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Again at 11:30, it's the Bluffton American team versus Hartsfield Northern, 11:30, streaming live right here on the County Channel on Field 2 at Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton. Lots of activity around Oscar Frazier Park.
Leading off the Union County, number 2, Andrew Latham.
I wasn't told to keep track of the subs. That all the subs got. Nobody explained it to me.
So here we go. The first pitch to Andrew Latham misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Mickelson gets his sign. 1-0 pitch on the way. Is hit out toward right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit and roll all the way to the wall. And it'll be a leadoff double for Andrew Latham here in the bottom of the fourth. Good start for Union County. So that'll bring up the left fielder Joe Knox for the Union County All-Stars.
Number 6, Joe Knox.
We're in the bottom of the fourth. Union County leading Bluffton 3-0.
I wonder if that's a courtesy run. Yeah, that must be a courtesy runner.
Looks like a courtesy runner down at second base. That looks like Hunter Revis, if I saw his number correctly. Mickelson's pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Joe Knox. Runner at second, nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. One 0 pitch on the way. Misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Joe Knox.
Gets the lead runner at second. Godberry safe first. Stepping into the box is Kenny Sanders, number 10.
That's outside in the dirt. Runner breaks for third. Close play down there, but called safe. So a wild pitch on Mickelson allows the runner from second to advance to third. The count is 3 balls and no strikes on Joe Knox. Mickelson again ready. 3-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And the count now 3-1. Fouled back to the screen. The count's now full, 3-2. Mickelson's battled back to fill the count on Joe Knox. Runner at third, nobody out, bottom of the fourth. And Bluffton is in all the way around on the infield, pretty much straight away in the outfield. 3-2 pitch on the way to Knox. Swung on and missed, strike three, and a great job by Mickelson to battle back. He fell behind Knox 3-0, but comes back to strike him out for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner still at third, one out now. Christian Giles, the batter. And now a little meeting between the runner, the hitter, and the coach for Union. And maybe a pitching change for Bluffton on tap also. I would say broadcaster, play-by-play broadcaster. All-around good guy. Man about town. Wow, look at me. My name is in lights. We have a new pitcher for Bluffton. It is number 21, Fergus Varley. Varley takes over from Mickelson, and he inherits a runner at third, one down here in the bottom of the fourth. 3-0 lead for Union County. Again, stay tuned. We'll be live streaming Game 2 at 11:30. The Bluffton American team against Hartsfield Northern right here at Field 2 at Oscar Frazier at 11:30. Like I said at the outset, a full day of baseball on all three fields. And we'll have baseball today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all this culminates in a champion being crowned on Thursday. And the Beaufort County Channel will have all the action all tournament long.
Now batting number 2, foul ball.
So Fergus Varley gets ready to face his first batter, and that'll be Christian Giles. Oh, fun.
Went down swinging for your first out.
You want the county's viewership to go up, not go down, Alec. Don't show me on camera. People everywhere will know I have a face for radio. 1 ball, no strikes, the count to Christian Giles. Varley's pitch is hit toward second, under the second baseman's glove into right field, a base hit. That's going to score the 4th run of the afternoon for Union County. I'm assuming that's a base hit. And that will be an RBI single for Christian Giles and a 4-0 lead for the Union County All-Stars in the bottom of the 4th. Giles now the runner at first. Jamison Parks will be the batter for the Union County All-Stars. Giles leads off first, and Varley misses for ball 1.
Hard hit ball, and it's out of here for a home run.
Got a home run on field number 1.
That ties our score up at 1-1.
Over here on field 2, 4-0 Union County. Christian Giles, the runner at first. 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Jamison Parks ahead in the count, 1 ball and no strikes. Fergus Varley on the mound now for the Bluffton national team. And Varley's pitch is fouled off. And that evens the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike.
In toward left. Good catch. Out number
1-1 pitch on the way. Grounded softly, fielded by the third baseman. Flip to second. Heads up play for the force play. Good play. That was Tyler Wolf with a heads up play to force Christian Giles down at second for the second out here in the bottom of the fourth. Parks takes over as the runner at first. That's 2 outs now in the bottom of the fourth. And that brings up Ryland Lancaster to the plate. He fouls it third base side. No balls and a strike. 4-0 Union County as they bat with 2 outs and a runner on first and a run in here in the bottom of the fourth. Varley's pitch misses outside, and the count is even now. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ryland Lancaster. One 1 pitch, check swing. Did he go? They appeal. No swing, says the first base umpire, and the count's 2-1 to Ryland Lancaster. Varley gives the runner at first a glance, and now to the plate, fouled off. And the count's even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, these are 6-inning games, and we are in the bottom of the fourth with Union County on top of the Bluffton National All-Stars 4-0. Union County All-Stars with a runner on first and a run in here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch on the way, sails outside, runner breaks towards second. He's going to make it easily. So that's a stolen base for Jamison Parks. And another runner in scoring position for Union County. And a 3-ball, 2-strike count, full count to Ryland Lancaster. And that's high and tight, ball 4, so a walk to Ryland Lancaster. Runners now first and second for Union County. And now Landon Sumner, the batter. Up high for a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Actually, according to the numbers, that's not Landon Sumner, that's Cade Coker. That's number 3. So Cade Coker, the batter. So we apologize for that. Runners first and second, 2 outs. Cade Coker, the batter. And the count's even 1-1. Vargas into the wind, 1-1 pitch, popped up. Out behind home plate, catcher calls for it and drops it. So that'll be a strike, and the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cade Coker.
driven to the third baseman. Nice throw across the field.
Here's a payoff pitch from Preston. Swung on and missed, and he gets out of the inning. Another strikeout for Preston in there.
He dropped the ball when
Not
the
before
rubber.
the Softballs get on the board.
1-2 pitch on the way, way out high and outside. 2-2 the count.
Anybody know how to fix the scoreboard deal?
Try, what happened to it?
2 balls and 2 strikes to Cade Coker. Vargas gets his sign. Pitch on the way.
At the end, middle of the fourth.
Misses low for ball 3. The count's now full, 3-2.
Pitch count for Greg Park.
Nice backhand by the second baseman for the third out. Going to first.
Preston McNair, 80 pitches.
How many pitches there last day? 6. 6 for the inning?
Pitch is hit out towards short, fielded by the shortstop, who fires onto first in time. And Bluffton is out of the bottom of the 4th. Union County All-Stars add a run, and we go now to the top of the 5th at Oscar Frazier Park. Union County All-Stars on top 4-0. You are watching the Ozone Dixie Youth Baseball State Championship right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back.
It's been said the only constant is change, and that's why here at Coastline we want to make you aware of the changes that take place in Beaufort County and the cities within the county. We hope you'll join us at various times throughout the month to see Coastline and the guests that we bring that will tell you what is going on that is going to affect you day to day. That's Coastline here on the County Channel.
And welcome back to Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. We're at Field 2. The Union County All-Stars and the Bluffton National All-Stars. Union County on top 4-0. And a quick first out here in the top of the 5th as Walker Mickelson grounds out. So 1 up, 1 down in the top of the 5th.
Start out with the ball outside.
How up, number 10, Archer, DeWitt.
So with the bases empty and 1 out, Archer Dewig the batter. And he takes ball 1 from Tanner Harden. Two balls and no strikes. The count. Fouled off over the third base dugout, and the count's now 2-1.
Now batting, number 7, Jackson Flowers.
And the 2-1 pitch is fouled off, and the count's even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Murray goes down swinging for your first out.
Here comes the next pitch in there for strike 2. So
Austin Bird steps to the plate.
Dewig stands in. He awaits the 2-2 pitch.
He's ready for the next pitch.
And it hits him. So Dewig trots down to first, hit by a pitch. And Bluffton has a base runner here with one out in the top of the fifth.
Number 21, Fergus Farley.
And now the pitcher, Fergus Farley, the batter. And Farley's going to try to bring Dewig around and get Bluffton on the board here in the top of the fifth. Union County, I believe, still has a no-hitter intact. Yes, Mr. Scorekeeper? So a no-hitter through 4 1/3 for the Union County All-Stars. But Fergus Varley is going to try to change that as he's down a strike to Tanner Harden. And fouled off to the screen again, and the count's now 0-2. We're in the top of the fifth. There's one out. The Bluffton National All-Stars have a runner on first, and the Union County All-Stars have a 4-0 lead. Runner breaks from first, and it's going to be a stolen base almost before the pitch was delivered. Now the pitch gets all the way to the backstop. And so that's a strikeout wild pitch. Boy, the Bluffton All-Stars have reached base about every way you can think of this game. So that's strike 3 to Varley. It's a wild pitch. So we got runners first and third. Runner steals second, takes third on the wild pitch. And on the wild, oh, maybe they didn't take first. Looks like Varley's out. So correct everything I just said. There's a runner at third, and I guess 2 outs. And the pitch to Landon below sweeps outside or was called a strike. All kinds of confusion here in the top of the fifth. We thought they had runners on first and third and 1 out, but apparently it's runner at third, 2 outs. And a no ball, 1 strike count. And now fouled off down the right field side, and the count's 0-2 to Landon below. So 2 outs, runner on third, top of the fifth, and an 0-2 count to Landon below. We'll get this straightened out yet. Check that. The count's 1-1. So the 1-1 pitch on the way. Misses high. No, or called a strike. That was that a strike, Alec? Okay, the count's 1 ball and 2 strikes. That was a very delayed strike call. So 1-2 the count. At least we think 1-2 the count. Runner leads off third. Pitch on the way to the plate is fouled off, and the count stays 1-2. We think the count's 2-2. I'm a little confused on the count. We think the count's 2-2. The pitch on the way misses, and the count, I think, full 3-2 to Landon below. Grounded out towards second. And on to first in time, and that will end the top of the fifth. So Bluffton gets a base runner, can't score them, and we head to the bottom of the fifth. The Union County All-Stars still on top of the Bluffton National All-Stars 4-0. You are watching the Ozone Dixie Youth Baseball 2019 State Championship on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back. And welcome back to field number 2 at Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. The Union County All-Stars hold a 4-0 lead over the Bluffton National All-Stars. Mason Small leads off for Union County. And there's a pop-up toward third and caught for the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 up, 1 down. And now Tanner Harden will be the batter. Again, a second game here at Field 2 at 11:30. The Bluffton American team against the Hartsfield Northern team. And we'll have that via the live stream. BeaufortCountySC.gov is your place for all the action here for this 2019 Dixie Youth Baseball Ozone State Championship Tournament. That's a mouthful. To my right, Field 3 is actually on the Beaufort County Channel, so they're on TV. They're also live streaming. But we'll be here, the Beaufort County Channel will be here for every pitch of this tournament from now through Thursday. Pitch on the way. Misses outside. And what's the count now? We think it's 3-1. Can't see the umpire well enough when he holds his fingers up to be able to see if we're right. That is popped up the chute right to the pitcher's mound and caught for the second out. So Josh Brandon, excuse me, Josh Brandon pops out for the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. That brings up Andrew Latham.
Now batting number 12, Josh Brandon.
4-0 Union County in front of the Bluffton National team. 2 outs, bases empty here in the bottom of the 5th. And tapped right back to the pitcher, and going to be a very easy inning for Bluffton here in the bottom of the 5th. Nothing doing for the Union County All-Stars. Last chance for Bluffton coming up as we head to the top of the 6th. Union County with a no-hitter still intact, and they lead the Bluffton National All-Stars 4-0. You're watching the Ozone Dixie Youth Boys State Baseball Championship on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back.
Since 2007, the County Channel has brought meetings, entertainment, and events to Beaufort County. Now the County Channel has a new way of informing you of happenings in our community. County Channel Radio, bringing you all the favorites of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, plus the information you need to know. To listen, go to bcgov.net and click on the County Channel Radio logo. County Channel Radio, your source for information in Beaufort County.
We head to the top of the 6th inning. Last chance for the Bluffton National All-Stars. Union County leads 4-0. And Christian Giles has taken over on the mound for the Union County All-Stars. And he'll try to preserve both the no-hitter and the victory for Union County, as Bluffton with their down to their final 3 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Ryan Gall leads off for Bluffton, followed by Tyler Wolf and Cooper Deach. And Giles' first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Game 2 at 11:30 right here on the Beaufort County channel, BeaufortCountySC.gov. Bluffton American team versus the Hartsfield Northern team right here on Field 2 at Oscar Frazier Park at 11:30. A 1 pitch misses, and the count's even now, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Batting for your Greg Park All-Stars, number 9, Preston McNair.
And outside, the count now 2-1 on Ryan Gall. Two-one pitch on the way, hit back through the middle, into center field, a base hit. And that's Bluffton's first hit of the afternoon. So the no-hitter no longer intact for the Union County All-Stars. It's a leadoff single for Bluffton.
Now batting number 17, Tyler Wolf.
Tyler Wolf now stands in.
What did you have final count for Todd? 54?
Giles' first pitch to Wolf. Misses for a ball, I believe. Snap throw to first, not in time. So 1 ball, no strikes to Tyler Wolf. We pause just a second for Christian Giles to tie his shoes out on the mound. 4-0 Union County. Bluffton with their leadoff man aboard here in the top of the 6th. First hit of the day for the Bluffton National All-Stars. Giles comes set. 1-0 pitch. Misses outside. 2-0 the count.
Bunt was straight back to the pitcher. Easy out at first.
2-0 pitch on the way. Misses for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes.
Chase Kelly up the bat, number 1.
3-0 pitch to the plate. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 3-1 the count. And that's outside ball 4. So Bluffton with the first 2 men aboard here in the top of the 6th. A single and a walk. Still nobody out.
Now batting number 16, Cooper Dyke.
Cooper Deach, the batter. And trouble brewing here for Union County. They've led the entire game. They still lead 4-0, but Bluffton trying to make some noise here in the top of the 6th. Snap throw towards second, close play. And the runner just back safely. So runners take their leads off first and second. And Deach awaits the first pitch from Christian Giles. Here it comes, and it's popped up on the infield, back toward the outfield, and a good catch by, I believe that was the shortstop, for the first out. Big first out here in the top of the 6th for Union County. Good play by the shortstop. He's a tall young man.
Up next, number 12, Cole Green. Inside pitch for ball 1.
So runners still first and second, now 1 out. Cole Grieve, the batter. And that's fouled off third base side. No balls and a strike to Cole Grieve. Grieve awaits the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a ball, and the count's even now 1-1. Runners again get their leads. Giles into the wine. 1-1 pitch, misses outside. 2-1 the count. Pitch is tapped back to the pitcher. He throws to third for 1. On to first. In time. A slick double play by the Union County All-Stars. And they defeat the Bluffton National All-Stars 4-0 here in the first game on Field 2 on this Saturday morning. 4-0 Union County wins. They allow just 1 base hit. And the Bluffton Nationals come up short 4-0. This is a double elimination tournament. Still plenty of time for Bluffton, but they come up short this game 4-0. We'll be back with you in about 35 minutes for Game 2, the Bluffton American team versus the Hartsfield Northern team right here on Field 2 at Oscar Frazier Park. We want to thank all of the many sponsors that are sponsoring this Ozone Dixie Youth Boys Baseball Tournament. Go to BeaufortCountySC.gov for a list of those sponsors. Thanks to one and all for your support. We couldn't do it without you. And until 11:30, about 35 minutes or so from now, I'm Jody Vermilia. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for Game 2 in just a short while. Union County defeats Bluffton National 4-0 here in Game 1. See you in about 30 minutes. You are watching the Beaufort County Channel.